Here goes! All right! All right!
I'm home! Not that there's anyone here. Huh? A letter? What's this doing here? Who's it from? Hey, it's from the captain! Man, I haven't heard from him in ages! My friend Jack, I hope this finds you well. I trust
you remember your old Captain Gantz. Much has changed for me since we last met. I'm now working for the Void Guild. I've been able to find a place for myself here, thanks to my colleagues, Ms. Rinker and Miss Flower. It's taken some time, but I'm starting to learn the ropes. Although the work isn't always easy. It's nothing like our old life in the nights, but I'm doing my best. Life goes on, as they say. The opportunity to think back on the times we spent together in the brigade. Jack, there was something I always wanted to discuss with you, but could never bring myself to mention. I've long wanted to talk to you about our fathers. As I'm sure you remember, my father vanished some 16 years ago. He left immediately after your father died. At that time, I hated my father for what he'd done, for the shame that he'd brought upon us. He'd simply disappeared from our lives, leaving my mother and me alone. But now, somehow, I think I'm finally starting to understand what my father was feeling at the time. Humans are strange creatures, aren't they, Jack? We have such a short time to live our lives. But in our brief lifetimes, we still find the time to fall in love with one another. On the other hand, perhaps it is precisely because our time in this world is so short that we are able to love other people so completely and with such astounding conviction. My father was no different, I think. He possessed the same human heart that we all do. I believe that in spite of everything, My father did love me, as any father loves his child. Jack, my friend, I will be leaving Radiata soon. I have a very long journey ahead of me. I don't think we will meet again for quite some time. But if you ever find the man who killed your father, I hope that you will fight him with all your courage and strength. Even if that man should be called Gawain Rothschild. Jack, as your friend, I pray that you will succeed one day, and that your father will finally be avenged. Until we meet again.
Your faithful servant, Gantz Rothschild. The captain's tougher than he looks.
Hey, Lady Natalie, how long are we going to just sit here keeping watch?
Leonard, how many times are you going to ask me the same question?
Well, let's see. That was the 24th.
If you know, stop asking already. We're not leaving this spot until we've found Lady Ridley and taken her home, got it?
I'd like to rescue her too, but if she never comes out, there's not a lot we can do just sitting out here.
I said we wait.
This is stupid. Let's just sneak into the fort, okay? I don't think I can sit out here for too much longer.
What?
What is it?
It's her! Lady Ridley! Lady Ridley, it's Natalie! Your father ordered us to come here. He's so worried. We're here to take you home. Lady Ridley, you can come with us back to the castle. Lady Ridley? Lady Ridley! Lady Ridley!
You sleazeball! What have you done to her?
Oh, how tiresome. Humans again. Go away. We have no time to waste on dolts like you.
Listen, Elf, hand Ridley over, now!
You can leave this to me. You go on ahead.
Very well. Thank you, Gawain.
Did he say Gawain?
You're... Gawain?
That's right. Sir Gawain, if you please.
I don't get it.
If you want Ridley, you're going to have to go through me first.
Shut up, you turncoat! You double-crossing swine! You'll pay at the point of my sword! Leonard, back me up!
Right, boss.
Don't worry. Your wounds aren't fatal. And I don't think you'll be able to move for a while, though.
Lady Ridley.
Right, the fireworks festival. I remember how Adele and I used to watch it together. Since I got my invitation, I guess I'll go. Alright, what I just did while I was standing there like an idiot was explain explain a whole bunch of stuff and then remember I didn't record my voice. So let me go ahead and say it again. I thought that the fight between Gwen and the two peons would have been better if they would have showed it instead of just jump cutted from Gwen and them standing there at a ready stance and then them being on the ground. I mean, my example, they rigged up all the characters already. They can move their arms and legs. They know how to do all that stuff. They made them stand there with the oh, that's the guy working on stuff. I was like, what's that noise? They made him stand there in a stance, in a ready stance, breathing and stuff. So, you know, little idle animation. So what they could have done is had what does Gwen have at his disposal? The two had swords, right? Gwen has a ball and chain, and a shield on his other arm, right? So on his left arm, I believe. So what would happen is that the big dude would well, the girl would come at him, and then he'd parry the ball and hit her away with the shield, right? Parry it with the ball and chain, and then hit her away with the shield. Kind of like he would swing with two hands, which knock away the knife or the sword, and then he'd kind of back fist her with the shield, and she'd fall down. Then the other dude would come and he'd go, "Oh no, you don't!" And then he would block that one and then get him in the gut. You know what I'm saying? And push him back. So then Gwen would talk some smack and say, "Yeah, it looks like you guys are outnumbered or outmatched. You should go home now." And then they go, "No, we're here for Lady Ridley." And then they both charge him at the same time, right? And he'll use his shield to block the big guy's thing first. And then he will step into the girl before she administers her strike and nail her in the chest plate with the ball and chain, and she'll fall backwards. And then that guy will look over at her falling backwards in slow motion. He'll be like, "Oh shit!" And then right when he gets distracted, Gwen will do a backspin, knock him on his butt. Pretty nice, you know what I'm saying? And then they show everybody like on the ground, pick back up where it left off. Leaving it to my imagination is okay, but that, for me, I feel is a show, not tell. I know you wouldn't want to interrupt the amount of everybody just standing there and talking, and then using all the voice actors for not saying anything or not doing any actual onomatopoeia vocalization, in mid-fight or anything, but really it's like, whatever. Anyway, yeah, I'm a little disappointed in that. But I mean, this game hasn't shown us any different. It seems to favor everybody standing around and talking, and they only gave us one action sequence at the beginning of the game, and I guess that's all you get. So let me take another nap. Hopefully they'll zip us right to the fireworks thing tonight. Does she want a piece of Jack or what? That was really ominous. The way they made her character makes her look quite older. You know what I mean? Jack, I'd say, would be like in his lower 20s. She looks to be like mid-30s or something like that, you know? By Japanese anime standards. So I don't know what's up with that. She give Jack that look like, I'm glad you're here. And this is actually kind of weird that they're showing it so long, too. Especially since it's like a loop, isn't it? Let's see, that green one. Let's see if they did the green one again. Oh, they actually have it. That wasn't the same green one, was it? Nope, there's the green one. Alright, whatever. If you want to show it to us for like half an hour, that's fine. Guess I could have said all that stuff about Sir Gawain in the middle of it, but I don't know if I should push a button or what. Oh, I pushed the button. It ended. You gotta let us know, man.
Huh? Who can that be at this hour? Oh, Ridley! Is that really you? What are you doing here? Wait a sec. You didn't run away, did you? You did, didn't you? That's great news! You got away!
Jack,
Huh?
there are guards everywhere. Are you going to let me in?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Your room hasn't changed, I see.
Forget the room already, will you? We've got more important stuff to talk about.
Important things. Yes. Yes. We do have to talk.
Listen, what the heck were you doing at Fort Halencia?
What? You didn't appreciate me saving your life?
I'm not talking about that. What were you doing with that Gawain guy? Hey, I'm asking you a question. What were you doing with those non-humans? Do you really want to turn around and fight against the humans? Against your old friends? Come on, I want some answers, Ridley!
I'm not trying to do anything except fulfill my destiny.
that's all.
Your destiny? What destiny?
Jack, try to understand. The world has become unbalanced. So much so that no one can put it right again anymore. All because of the stupidity of humans.
Unbalanced?
Yes. I have a responsibility. I have to help put things right.
Hey, Ridley, you are really making no sense at all. Are you being controlled by the fairy creatures? Or maybe it was the transpiration?
The transpiration? Yes, that was part of my destiny too.
I knew it! Okay, that's it. We're going to the hospital. They'll have a look at you and fix you up. Come on, let's go!
No. There's no cure.
Sure there is!
In any case, I met your old captain the other day.
Huh? Captain Gantz?
Do you remember, Jack? The reason why they performed the transpiration?
Yeah, I remember. It was after the fight with that blood orc.
Yes. The captain told me that too was the doing of humans.
Humans? What do you mean?
The orc that the Rose Kushan fought that day, it was brought there by someone you know quite well. It was an accident. We were just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Someone I know? What do you mean? Who was it?
It was...
Hey, Ridley, are you okay? Hey, Ridley! Ridley!
Of course.
What language is that?
Lucia, Kuramu, Korosu, Temu, Suru.
Hey! What's wrong with you? Ridley?
Jack, what happened?
What happened? You mean, you don't remember?
Not again. It's been happening more and more frequently. It seems like I'm losing my own body. As if it isn't mine anymore.
Hey, Ridley?
Jack, I'm sorry I bothered you with this. I've accepted my destiny for what it is. I'm ready to confront it now. It's just that, before the end came, I wanted to know if I was still truly human. I'm glad I was able to see you again, Jack.
Ridley? You aren't going to... Are you?
Jack, I'll always be grateful.
Wait! Hey, Ridley! You! Gawain! Ridley, come back! Don't go with this guy!
We're trying to keep a low profile here. Keep your damn voice down.
Gawain! You're human, aren't you? What are you doing fighting against us? Knights are supposed to protect Radiata! You're a traitor to your own comrades!
Well, well, well. At least the son of Cairn has learned to talk like a man.
Shut your mouth! Don't you dare say my father's name!
I'm not fighting for the non-human's cause, boy. I'm only following my destiny.
I don't want to hear your lies, Gawain! You can't fool me!
You don't have to believe me. All right, then. I'll tell you a secret. Tomorrow, the non-humans will launch a massive attack on Radiata. It'll be the biggest battle the world has ever seen.
You're lying! You wouldn't give that kind of information to the enemy!
Believe me or not, it's your choice. Ridley and I are leaving. We're going to the end of the world. Hope the weather's good there.
The end of the world.